What are our aims? We're going to talk about likes and dislikes. We'll use ing, ed adjectives to describe activities. We'll answer some common part 1 questions on leisure and then describe a book or movie in part 2. And we'll look at different range of language to give opinions. Okay. So all of those that are new, welcome to the class. There's quite a few new students, so welcome. So if I'm going too fast, just let me know, okay? So let's look at speaking part 1. So most of you are going to be familiar with speaking part 1. So short introduction, 3 sets of questions about you and familiar topics, and it's 5 minutes. Now, you'll be asked 12 questions. So the first 2 are usually the same. You'll be asked one or the other. So I'd like to ask you a few questions about yourself. Do you work? Are you a student? Or let's talk about where you live. And then after those 4, you'll get 2 topics, and it will be 3 sets of questions in all, and about 12 questions, okay? So around 4.5 to 5 minutes, kind of like when you meet someone for the first time. So you might be asked about hobbies or activities you enjoy. So what might the examiner ask you about, do you think? Oops. What do you think the examiner might ask you about? Yeah. Sport, yeah. Maybe lifestyle, personal, family, yeah. Leisure time, interests. Yeah. So books, yeah. So think about what kind of hobbies. Music. Yeah. Okay, good. So yeah, painting. So let's have a look. So what do you think the first one is going to be there? What do you think that one is? Yeah. Could be friends or family. Very good. Good. What about the next one? That's easy. Yeah. Good. Naval. Yeah. Benedict. Good. Manfi. Good. So number 3. Menju, yeah. TV, Neo, yeah. Anab, good. Clayton, yeah. So it could be television, could be movies, films. Last one. Men, good, yeah. Naval, yeah. Maria, good, right. Good, good, good. Yeah, good. Well done. You're going to be talking about likes or dislikes. So do you enjoy these activities? Why not? So what about, oops. What about the first activity, friends and family? Do you enjoy spending time with friends and family? Batahan, yeah. Good. I would say everyone enjoys that. What about reading? Sometimes, yeah. Bonnie says definitely. Ali says not so much. Yeah. Okay. What about watching television or watching films on TV? Shruti says we don't really have a choice during lockdown. I guess so. Yeah, good. Stephen, yeah. Occasionally, Alice. Rarely, says Laura. Okay. Now, you don't always have to say you like something. It's okay to say you don't like something till you don't think the examiner expects you to say, I think it's great to everything. You don't have to, you know, always agree. You can disagree as well. So, all right. So let's have a look at some expressions for like and dislike and see if you can put them in the correct box. So, number one, I'm quite keen on reading. Good, Maria. Yeah. Michaela, good. Han, good. I don't see the point of playing football. Yeah, Court. Perry, yeah, good. Good, good, good. So, I can't stand going to the gym. Anna, good. And good. Maria, good. Lahian, good. I find watching TV really relaxing. Cool, good. Maria, good. Yeah. Ina, good. Simone, good. Yeah. Batahan, good. Well done. Okay. Let's have a look. I'm not a big fan of action movies. Yeah, Nagisa, men, yeah, good. Manan, yeah, good. I like to unwind by spending time with my family. Yeah, Tran, good. Chennai, yeah, Diana, good. I'm really into this series on Netflix at the moment. Yeah, Maria, Frankie, my, good. Well done. Lorraine, good. Going shopping for clothes just seems like a waste of time to me. So obviously we've only got one left. So it's going to be dislike. Now here, when we use expressions like these, often we use intonation. Well, I'm quite keen on reading. Yeah. I'm not a big fan of football. Yeah, so we use intonation often when we use expressions like that. So intonation's a good thing to practice, okay? I'm really into this series on Netflix at the moment. You know, you can see the intonation that I'm using. So it's a good thing to practice. So what do you like to do to relax? Tell me what you like to do to relax. Mugen, play games, yeah, reading, yeah. Meditation, Badhan, good. Yoga, good. Listening to music, painting, working out. Gaming, okay. Got plenty of time for that at the moment, Frankie. Outdoor activities, listen to music. Traveling, yeah. So mainly listening to music at the moment. Playing instruments. Ah, good. Now, someone said sleeping. Now, whatever you do, if the examiner asks you about your hobbies, don't say sleeping, okay? So I think I'm going to do 2 hours of sleeping. Yeah, it's not really a hobby, yeah? So don't talk about sleeping, all right? If they ask you about your hobbies. I have had that in actual tests where the candidate has said, I like sleeping, yeah? Okay, very good. So what don't you enjoy doing? What don't you enjoy doing? Shopping, join the club. I'm not a fan of shopping myself. Studying, okay. Washing dishes, Neo says. Okay, cooking, Dionysia, yeah. Also, actually, cooking. Playing football, manager, yeah. Reading, running. Okay, good. Right. Okay, so let's have a look at describing activities then. So how would you describe these activities? So let's have a look at some. So how would you describe this? How would you describe this? Adventurous, yeah. Suicide. Um, not quite, Ali. Dangerous. Extreme, Banahana said. Yeah. Dangerous. Could be predator. Challenging. Yeah. Sporty. Good. Breathtaking. Uh-huh. Adventurous. Okay. An adrenaline rush. Very good. Yeah. Energetic. Good. Risky. Okay, very good. Some good vocabulary coming back. Well done, guys. What about the next one? Partying, yeah, loud, Melanie says. A rave, twinkle. That's a word I haven't heard for a long time. Drunk, says Nina. Uh-huh. Entertaining, Diva says. Uh-huh. Chill out, ecstatic, good. A lot of dancing, Mohammed, yeah. Right, let's have a look. What about C? That's what people look like when they go to watch my local football team. Sad. Yeah. Disappointed. Mm-hmm. Disappointment, failure, good. Yeah. Tension, it could be if you're watching a game, it could be tense. Melanie, sad, yeah. So, yeah. Demotivated. Yeah, good, Ali. Hopeless. A bit like my local football team. What about D? How do you describe that? Eye ache. Yeah, well, maybe eye strain if you read too much. Deborah says chilling. Tatiana relaxing, reclining. Do you know what she's lying in? Harmonizing. Okay, chilling out. Well, yeah, maybe she's not angry. Frustrated might be C. Yeah, peaceful. Okay, relaxing. Tranquil. Yeah, Unwinding. Yeah, good. Mindful. Very good. Right. So, which one would you say was exhilarating? Exhilarating. So, which would you say was exhilarating? Deborah, yeah. Okay. Wakwa, shake, yeah. Okay, good. So A, we could say is exhilarating, yeah. B, I guess you could also describe as exhilarating, yeah. Kiara, yeah. So A or B, I guess watching your football team play could be exhilarating as well, yeah. What about relaxing then? Relaxing. D, yeah, Alina, good. Nagiza, good. Yeah, good. Stressful. Stressful. C. Deborah, yeah. Waka Shake, Raquel, yeah, good. Mugan, Fam, yeah, good. True, good. Pointless. Yeah, I guess it depends on you personally. Yeah, some people might not like to go and cycle up a mountain. Some people may not like to go and watch football. Yeah, so it depends on your point of view, really. Okay, good. Worthwhile. Worthwhile. So Frankie says A. Melanie says A. So her B. B. Yeah. Melanie. Yeah. Good. Again, I guess it depends on your perspective. What about boring? Boring. Shubham says B. Yeah. Laria. Yeah, I agree. Depends on people's activities, what their interests are. So I would find A exhilarating, but I would find C boring. Exhausting. Yeah, Shubha A for sure. Could be B, Moya Solu. Yeah, could be B if you're dancing a long time. Yeah. Okay, Sarah, I guess could be exhausting if you're stressed watching football, if you're watching a bad team. Rewarding. What about rewarding? Nagiza, yeah. A. CB. Guess again, it depends. Pramed, yeah. Andre, D. Good. Right. So let's have a look at describing activities, okay? So I'll just let the messages come through on the chat box. So there's sometimes a little bit of a delay. So which is the correct word here? So I find going to the cinema really relaxed or relaxing. So which one is correct? Now there may be a little bit of a delay here because the screen is frozen. So just type in which one you think it is. So it should come back, hopefully. Yeah, I find going to the cinema really relaxing. What about the second one? I read a really fascinated book the other day. So which one do you think that could be? Hopefully the chat box is going to come back. If not, I'm going to have to tell you. Okay. I read a really fascinating book the other day. Okay, it's unfrozen, so I'm expecting lots of messages now in the chat box. Good. Okay. What about this one? Okay. Watching my team play is always an exhilarating or exhilarated experience. So exhilarating is correct. I don't like going shopping. It's boring. It's bored. So which one would be correct there? So I think we're going to have to wait a little while for this. Hopefully it's going to unfreeze, but I'll keep presenting and hopefully we're going to get it back. Okay, so I don't like going shopping. So what would we say there? Yes, good. Boring. Okay, now, can you change the sentences to ED adjectives? What about the first one? What about the first one? Change it into an ED. Yeah, Stephen, that could, yeah, work. Yeah, happy with Jaya. I feel relaxed when I go to the cinema. Yeah. Now, be careful with relax because a lot of students say, I like reading because it helps me to relax myself. So you don't have to say myself. You don't need that. Something helps you to relax. Yeah. Hiking helps me to relax. Okay. Right. What about Second one. Fascinated. How could we change that? Okay, there's some delay on the chat box, but no problem. Yeah, I was fascinated by. Yeah, Andre, good. I read a book the other day and I was fascinated. I was fascinated by a book I read the other day. Good. What about the third one? What could you say there? Vishaka, yeah, good. Good, good. Natalie, good. Okay. Every time I watch my team play, I feel exhilarated. Yeah, I guess you could say that. Yeah, Sonia, good. Whenever I watch my team play, I always feel exhilarated. Very good. So, Alexi, well, we were really fascinated by the book we read. Okay. So, what about the last one? What could you say from the last one? Bored. Eliza, yeah, I was exhilarated. Yeah, good. Yeah, Marissa, yeah, or Marla. Kind of missed that there. Good. I get bored when I go shopping. Yeah. I don't like to go shopping. I get bored. Yeah, Fatima, good. I feel bored when I go shopping. Shin, shopping makes me feel bored. So Nada, you would say very boring. Yeah, very boring. If you were going to use ing. Okay. So there is an example. Oh, there was. Is there? Go back. Yeah. Going for walks in the country always makes me feel relaxed. So let's talk about your hobbies. So imagine the examiner asks, so the topic's going to be about free time, hobbies. What do you like to do to relax? I like running. So what's wrong with that? I like running. What's wrong with that response? So anyone tell me what's wrong with this response? So there's a little delay, so just wait for them. Yes, Fatima. Yeah, good. So it's too short. So can you think of any ways we could develop it? Yeah, everyone's got that. Good. Anything else you could do to develop it? Now, one key when you're answering questions in part one, if the examiner asks you why or why not, it means your answers are too short. So pay attention to what the examiner is saying after you've answered. If they ask you why or why not, then it means your answers are too short. Okay? So let's have a look. So here's a way you can respond. So you can answer the question. Well, I'd say that my favorite. Now, think of another word for hobby. Think of another word for hobby, beginning with P. Yeah, so some of you, Laura, yeah, when I feel depressed, I like to go running. Yeah. So some of you are expanding, so that's good. Now, beginning with P, another word for hobby. Well, you're kind of correct. Activity would work, or leisure activity would work, but we've chosen pastime. Yeah. Okay. I find it really, so what are we going to put at the end? Yeah, Devia got it. Yeah, it came through at the end there. Good. I find it really, what are we going to put in that gap? Well, we can just say relaxing. Yeah. So we can give an example. In a typical week, I'll go out for a run 3 or 4 times. And then an alternative, on the other hand, if the weather's really bad, I'll go and something in my local gym instead. So what do you do in the gym? What do we call it? What do you do in the gym? Beginning with W, what do you do in the gym? So what do people do in the gym? Okay, I'll give you this then. So I think the chat box is frozen, so we'll just go through. So work out. Yeah, I'll go and work out in my local gym instead. So then we'll summarize. So yeah, I'm quite a something person, so that's what I usually do in my free time. So what do we call someone that likes to go running and go to the gym, generally likes exercise? How could we describe them? Begins with an S. Anyone at all? Well, we could say they're sporty, sporty person. Yeah. So it's nicely expanded. It's not too long. So if you listen to me, well, I'd say that my favorite pastime is probably running. I find it really relaxing. In a typical week, I'll go out for a run 3 or 4 times. On the other hand, if the weather's really bad, I'll go and work out in my local gym instead. So yeah, I'm quite a sporty person, so that's what I'll usually do in my free time. Okay. Now, have a look at the phrasal verbs. Go out, work out, and then we've got adverbs and vague language, probably, really, 3 or 4 times. So yeah, I'm quite a. Okay. And then I'll, we use for habit. I'll go out. I'll go. Okay. Right. So see if you can answer these questions. It might be difficult because it looks like the chat box has frozen, so I'm not getting anything through. So we'll just carry on. So, do you think hobbies should be shared with others? Do you think hobbies should be shared with others? Well, I guess most people, not always. So sometimes it's good if hobbies are shared with others. For example, if you're sharing with your hobbies with your partner, girlfriend, boyfriend, husband, wife, or activities with your family. Aha, the chat box is working again, so I'm expecting lots of answers here. Okay, so do you think hobbies should be shared with others? Okay, we'll have a look at the next one. Did you have a hobby when you were a child? Now, if you didn't have a hobby when you were a child, it would also be okay to write reply in the negative. Actually, no, when I was a child, I didn't have any hobbies at all, really. Yeah. Or, yes, when I was a child, I used to play the classical guitar. I used to have classes once, sometimes twice a week. And my ambition when I was that age, a teenager, I wanted to be in a band, a rock star. So I started to play the electric guitar after a few months. Okay. So why do you think people have hobbies? Why do you think people have hobbies? Well, I guess people have hobbies because it's something they're interested in. So some people like to learn language because they might be interested in the culture of a country and maybe they want to travel there in the future. For others, it's a way to relax, to unwind after a busy week at work. So they might go to the gym and work out. Okay, so a couple of examples there. Now I'm starting to get some activity in the chat box, but it is not moving. Workout, okay, getting lots of workout now. Hopefully this is gonna work. Okay, lots of answers coming through.